Hey guys, it is Last Pro Geek and welcome to my review of Man of War Corsair. So in Man of War Corsair, this is an open world naval combat / melee combat action game with RPG-like elements. In this game, you play as a speechless captain of a ship that you choose the name of, with your trusty first mate who does basically all the narrations for you, calls out where he needs to shoot, all that jazz. It is a game where you can play as anybody. You can shoot at orcs, you can shoot at the Empire, you can shoot at the Bretonnians, I believe it is. And it's honestly a really cool game. It's very much a game like Sid Meier's Pirates, or if you're very old playing some more of the indie games, it would be like the unrelated Pirates of the Caribbean that came out for, I think, Xbox, PC, and PlayStation. I mean, unrelated in terms of it wasn't actually, had the same name, and had, I think, Keira Knightley speak like one line in it, but otherwise that game was a standalone from the movie itself. But let's talk about some of the pros of the game. Now, the first pro I would give this game, is its open world size and feel. This game is huge. Evil Twin Workshops, something like that. Evil Twin Artworks, yeah, something like that. Really went all out here in terms of creating just a massive map, and it's something that it's not cheap. Where in some games where you kind of just zoom out and it's then just like a 3,000-foot view. No, you are captaining this ship in third person throughout the entire way, which can be a little daunting at sometimes, but is honestly pretty cool to me. You see some really cool sights. It's very accurate to the Warhammer world and layout. I thought that was a really cool pro and really cool thing that they added on for the game, or that they made into the game. Another pro I would give this game is its factions and its trading and questing. They're all very fun and very easy to do. There's a lot of different ways you can play the game. You can choose whether it be on the Imperial side or the Bretonnian side. You're not really forced into either. You choose whatever you want. That's what I like about it, because it is like a true open world where you can choose what you want, but they still push you along. There's still a good kind of quest line to follow. And, you know, factions, and like with the factions, you have relations with them. And then the trading, you get an idea of what's cheap and then where you can sell it elsewhere. And then you can just do escort quests, or, you know, search and destroy quests. You can do so many different things, and it's honestly very fun. And there's a ton to do right away. They give you a little quick tutorial on the combat, and then bam, they just let you go, and you just do whatever your heart desires. Now on to the one negative, excuse me. This is not a positive. The one negative I have about the game, and it's kind of a twofold thing. It is that the combat, whether it's navally, but especially the hand-to-hand combat, could really be polished. It's pretty, you know, block and hit basics. It's nothing to really write home about. That's definitely something I would like to see the game build a little bit more out on. And the naval combat is a little cheesy. Like the graphics aren't anything to die for when your cannons are volleying against the other ship. And also there's just a lot of weird glitches with some of the hand-to-hand combat. Like you'll have guys who like kind of fall behind the walls and stuff like that, and that your guys will then get, you won't be able to see them. It could definitely be tightened up a lot. And like also, like when your guy's walking around, he kind of walks like a duck. Like his feet are fanned out, and it looks like he might be trying to just perpetually run to the bathroom. I don't know. It's just like those little things that kind of knock off the whole immersion for it. And, you know, things like visiting towns are pretty low tech. There's not a whole lot of build out for that. So I would definitely say that the con is the graphics, but the bigger con to the whole thing is like the combat. Everything is just a real lack of immersion, you know. So I just have one con for the game, and that's it, but it's a pretty big con. However, past that con, I will still recommend this game. I do think it does have a fair amount of potential, and since it's still kind of in the weird early access or just fully released, I still fully expect the developer, Evil Twin Artworks, to polish up the game a little bit more. Hopefully we'll see some future enhancements to the combat and just fixing the way the guy walks. Oh my goodness. I wonder if you guys heard that. But anyways, that's all I got for this game, guys. It will get my seal of approval. I'll give it a full rating I'll give it a 3 out of 5 G's. It's just good enough to recommend. It's not something I'm going to say that is one of the best games I've played so far. It is definitely not that. So, thank you guys very much for watching. If this is your first time listening in and listening to my sweet buttery voice, hit that subscribe button. If you are a returning viewer, hit that like button for me. Leave me a comment. Let me know if there's any games you want me to review. I will be happy to look into them, assuming they're not going to break the bank for me. But yeah, guys, this is Last Mohican, and happy gaming, gamers.